Alright, so just an update here. Timer got broke, so I ended up getting a new piece here so that when I pull on the hose for my regular, it's not going to break again. Home Depot swapped it out for me, so no big deal. Last time I didn't really get into how I feed the plants. You can see below here I've got a separate pump. That hose I have that leads over to a 10-gallon bin, at which point I will go ahead and use my Fox Farm products, Big Bloom, Grow Big, Tiger Bloom. Mix that according to the feeding schedule. What I'll do is I'll just disconnect my feeding system here and just connect it to here for feeding. It takes about 10-15 minutes to empty a 10-gallon bucket with that pump. And I'm finding that that pump is not really sufficient, so I'll be upgrading that eventually. Even on the hose with the pressure reducing valve that I have at 25 psi, I've run into a capacity issue, not getting what I really need out of it. So these guys are really taking off here. Before they weren't even touching this metal or this post in the middle. I've moved my snap peas up against the wall a little bit. They were kind of overtaking the entire garden. This guy is doing all right. Found another one that had blossomed back here all on its own, so I stuck it in an air pot here in the garden. Then we have the spaghetti squash here. Prior to was about yay high. Got a shoot over here, and then we've gone all the way up to here. So I've actually added a fence post here and some string for future growth. And then also here you'll see string because I've got two shoots, one over here and another down here, and that'll come across this way. I'll train it to do that. So this setup was just done recently. So go over to the air pots here real quick. I've done a lot of pruning within this. This used to be a big bushy plant, and last time it was barely over here. We've got a lot of extra growth or more growth. This pepper's really taken off. Again, another tomato plant. I've got these guys, you could barely see them on the original video. They're really starting to take off pretty good. And then, peppers. I'm going to have so many peppers this year. I've got them top and bottom style. So, that's kind of the way we're doing it here. I mean, the squash, let me get on the ladder. One of them fell off. One of the kids next door was climbing on the back side of this fence, and this one kind of fell off and took a bit of a hit. But, I've actually got some squash coming in, some pretty decent sized ones here. Another one in there. So I'm seeing about, 10 squash in here. But yeah, like I said, I've added, 3 or 4 more buckets, and with the adjustable heads, I've kind of run into an issue where things aren't pumping as strong as they used to. So I'm going to replace my pressure reducing valve from a 25 psi to a adjustable up to 40. I don't know if we can see it, but over here in the head setup, you've got the hose that runs to a pressure reducing valve to a filter, and then on to the drip system black hose. So that valve's going to go. But things are really taking off. Garden's doing good. A lot of extra growth. Hopefully we'll be doing some plucking here soon with those summer squash. So I don't know. That's kind of the update. Talk to you soon.